Right now, Zaping is still strong, especially right now with the new potential system. So, I mean, you know, I hate Zaping. I do not like Zaping as a character. I think she is overpowered. I never liked her since the drop with that F2 meta. Have not been a fan of the F2, but now with how strong was, oh my god, Spider with he gets parried there by Jux. Jux with a massive parry there onto Spider. Spider's gonna go ahead and swap on over to a pole sword, blue pole sword. Jux with purple dual blades in hand, back tap dodges, trying to read his opponent's Spider though. Has the F's, gonna throw it back, try to get a little bit of health back. Verse now he's gonna respond with a musket shot onto Spider. Spider now is gonna get hit by another player in the backside. I believe that's Jux and Burst now on the chase onto Spider, and it's gonna be very hard to try to catch him here. We know him. Look, he just cuts right back, breaks the ankles very quickly with a spear, by the way. Gets caught off there, does not catch the scale rush. Back-to-back scale rushes, triple scale rushes there, quadruple scale rushes from Burst. Make sure he does not move. Burst now right behind him, trying to read him with a 1.0, does not let it fly. Spider backing up, trying to stay up in a big predicament here, trying to make sure he can stay alive in the beginning of this game. Looks like he does manage to create the space that he needs. Jux goes for a free reset. Burst trying to get some more materials and resources off drop, but the action does not stop. AS drops very low, and it's Mike. And Mike has been controlling the temple since game 1. He's back at it on the Xiaoyo. And now some cannon shot. Purple cannon for Mike already. He is going to be set for that end game. AS trying to back up. Arano in the backside drops very low off that purple armor. Roshishi showing up in the backside, I believe, with a longsword. Kai Bao as well. We have a 5-way scrap off. AS now in the middle of the mix. Need to try to see if he can stay up. Does get a little bit of a love taps there onto AS. Test ultimate whiffs. No, connects onto Mike. Big damage by Kai Bao onto Mike. Big parry there from Mike onto AS. Gets tested enchanted. He does not manage to get the damage in. Big R&B focus at the backside. Jux falls to Spider. Spider gets 2 eliminations onto Verse. Both of the people that were chasing, we're not even watching that fight, but Spider just went insane. He got 2 back-to-back eliminations. AS though running for his life currently, the Hong Sword, and we see him. Oh, what a scale rush there from Murano. Does not get the capitalization off of it. It looks like Roshishi has his eyes on him, but Roshishi reads the focus there onto Arano. Tries to get the pair onto AS. AS still up. Arano drops. No, big pair there onto AS. Big damage. He does get the elimination, and AS is going to fall right now. Look at the chaos right now, Seb.
Oh my goodness. Everybody is going crazy. Arano picking up the kill onto Roshishi here, as we're going to see Arano going for a crazy weapon swap here. Hopping over back to that purple staff. We are going to see Kai Bao forced to get into that Feria mech early here. They did drop the pillar to try and pick up a couple of kills, and it looks like OUG's Mike able to survive the huge skirmish that had just taken place there thanks to the Shio ult. We are going to see all of these players starting to back off, but oh my goodness, what a play. Frostivus already fully eliminated from this game. Very unfortunate to see that happening right away. 0 points on the board for him for game number 2. As we're taking a look, WBG Spider, we need to get a replay on what he did going around. We saw the 2 players were kiting and chasing him, and then we flip over to the next fight, and then all of a sudden they're both dead. Absolutely insane here as J-Team's paced. 2 kills on the board as well so far, chilling with the leaders of this game, which are going to be Spider, Arano, and Paste. As Arano going for a kill number 3, trying to fight with the Shio. OUG's Mike.
Here we go. Mike and Arano. Mike drops all that armor down. He has no armor. Arano, main aggressor here for onto Mike. Looks like Kai Bao is going to get some damage onto Mike off that R&B focus from the halberds. Is that a purple katana in hand? Lets it loose. He's going to punish it off of that. That's big damage there from Kai Bao. The follow-up R&B there from Kai Bao. Mike is going to fall. Loses his Kai Bao. Does get the elimination there. Arano now against Kai Bao. Back-to-back 1.0 into the follow-up LMB as well. Arano's going to be forced to spot that Zaping ultimate. B3B into the follow-up. Does not get the damage though. Arano now trying to back up. Trying to get that health back up off that ultimate. Scare Rush connects there for Arano onto Kai Bao. And Kai Bao off of this had common armor pace. Taking elimination onto AS in the kill feed. Arano back in the mix. Kai Bao does manage to get that full common armor back. Arano's going to go ahead and take a quick reset as well for himself. That's a common pistol. Purple halberds for Kai Bao. Arano with that purple stab. Clint comes in off the light. No trial yet. It's like Arano trying to create the space, pistol shots, and Mike might come back after this as well. Big parry from Kai Bao. Nice read there from Kai Bao. Crouch LB, R&B follow-up. Trying to catch the follow-up as well. Does not manage to do so off the dodge. R&B focus connects there for Kai Bao. And now Verse showing up to the party. It's a Ronald falling into Verse. R&B focus there for Kai Bao onto Verse. Verse with a nice third party, picking up the elimination. And that's what he needs here. He got what he needed. He came back up for the time being. One elimination there for Verse. 21.6 points. Juchi in 12th place this time around with 25.7. Verse has that opening that he needs for game number 2. Kai Bao has got that armor upgrade. Is gonna manage to back up now. Did get some damage in, and I believe he did get an elimination as well off of this. So now these players are going to scatter, waiting for that first Realm of Yang.
As we're taking a look at the spawns of these first Realm of Yang, players are going to be making their way towards these portals. As we're seeing EWG's Arano going and taking his resurrection. Lots of players taking these super early fights, getting super messy, but the players that remain victorious, stacked on loot right now, and hungry still for a fight. As we're seeing, the Realm of Yang is getting very, very close to opening. It is going to be interesting to see who's going to be taking these fights and who's going to be entering the Realm of Yang to fight for those coveted buffs and the coveted Morris Blessing that will give you said buffs and a golden weapon. That is the biggest thing, in my opinion. The buffs are great. In solos, they're just okay. But compared to the golden weapon advantage that you get when having a golden weapon fighting these players in solos, in the 1v1 fights, it does give you a lot. Vermilion's Birdmite, amazing buff, don't get me wrong. But having a golden weapon, especially one that you dominate on, could be extremely lethal in these situations, especially when these players have such similar skill levels. Oh my goodness, huge parry from J-Team's PST here. And another one, oh my god! Haste! Rocking the house early. 2 kicks right off the bat, off of those parries. Amazing play with the nunchucks as we're flipping back over. DRG's Fung taking a lot of damage from TE's Jux. Is going to end up getting hit with that follow-up uppercut charge from the dagger. Is going to end up missing off of the last 2 of those cannon shots, letting DRG's Funk go for the heal. 33 seconds left. This could very well end up in a tie. It is going to get very dangerous. Funk able to just hold their position. Is going to end up getting hit once here as the D-Mech is going to come out. Funk getting that scale rush over into the uppercut combo with the longsword. We are going to see F1 come out from Jux as his double charge coming out twice in a row here. Jux also having that cavalry bloom could be huge for him. Oh my goodness. DRG's Fung getting dodged for a second there, but coming through with a follow-up attack. Jux trying to make something happen. And oh my god, he's gonna be able to come around, over holding onto Fung, and Fung is gonna get eliminated.
I love the 3 Realm of Yang changes. I love to see 3 realms off first realm. That is a nice sight to see. Jux is going to get that gold hung sword upgrade for himself. 3 buffs are out for TE, OUG, and J-Team. If I remember correctly, you're a J-Team fan, correct?
Oh, I am a J-Team fan through and through. I got the jersey still in my room. It's going to be going up on the wall anytime. I just still like to wear it around. I don't know when I want to retire it to the wall just yet. But it's getting a little bit small, I can tell you that much. J-Team's pace now on the other side. Gold spear in hand. Gonna send one of those V2 charges out. Gets the freeze onto Mike. Able to deal a good amount of damage. Gets Prio into the uppercut combo here, dealing a lot of damage to Mike. We are going to see the Shiel ult come out. And now Pace in a bit of a pickle here, trying to fight against OUG's Mike. We're going to see these slashes come out. And oh my goodness, connects. But it is going to be a Rano picking up the kill on a Pace, and Roy Shishi picking up the kill on a Mike. These players are trying so hard for these kills, and then the Their opponents just come in, steal it from them. That's the name of the game, is the third parties, ladies and gentlemen, as Wolves Kaibao relentlessly sharking for this kill. Needs to get that Soul Bloom, and we're going to see the Cavalry Blue come out into the follow-up blue. Roy Shishi in a lot of trouble right now. Needs to try and kite out of here as the third party's coming in and allowing Roy Shishi just that little bit of time to get away from Wolves Kaibao, as they're going to try and see where these other players are. Kaibao needs to get a kill. Doesn't matter who they go for. It just has to get a Soul Bloom in the next minute and 34 as Kaibao is getting sharked along the wall now. TE's Jux sending in a lot of damage. Wolves Kaibao is going to end up going into the mech here to try and take Fung out. Misses that first shot, is going to get out of the cannon mode, trying to just heal as much as possible. Gets one pot off, but the ranged damage from Arano and Fung at the same time here, and taking some musket shots from the other side. It's going to be very difficult to hold off, especially he's got those blue dual blades. It is going to be difficult for him if he wants to put in a lot of damage. He might need a bit of a stronger weapon with that, as we're going to see the Abyssal Aura coming out from WBG Spider on the side. They're able to get it off, but the F1 is going to come in and save him, and now the whole lobby is breaking him down. And from with the 3, Arano coming in out of nowhere and sharking the kill. Mortal Defiance proc onto Spider. Ultimate gone now. TE's Jux with 28 seconds on the Vermilion's Burn Light, giving it his all. DRG Strong going to come in with a huge pull sword slam with that golden pull sword, giving him a crazy kill off. First kill of the day for Fung, able to get that Soul Bloom, giving him a second chance at this game, as we did see him get eliminated earlier in the Realm of Yang. Fung and Arano just kind of holding steady ground, and oh my goodness, that was an emotional roller coaster what just happened. Arano with the snipe and then the pull sword kill. Everything's coming together so clean this game.
Arano, the Hail Mary, picking up that bow shot. We replay for the first Realm of Yang here for Mike. Follow-up connects there for Mike against Roy Shishi. This is a ping V Shayo. Catches the prior off the F2 to the 1.0 from the katana there. Lots of damage. Does not manage to catch the prior once again. He goes for the ultimate. Roy Shishi as well respects it. Gets caught up off of this 1.0, and that's the finish there for Mike. Clean, quick, clean there. A quick, clean kill for Mike in that first Realm of Yang. But Arano getting that massive third-party kill with the bow from downtown. Mike, gold longsword in hand. Second Realm of Yang starting to form up now. Pace already posted up in the bottom-hand side one. Looks like Spider might want to take it. Jux as well. Verse the right-hand side. Brown posted up, and Mike on the middle left-hand side, ready to take that Realm of Yang as well. So this time around, I believe we only have 2 realms open for the second realm. Pace. Good showing here for Pace on the Justina. Trying to get that Realm of Yang run back again. And I think that's the fastest Realm of Yang I've seen earlier from Pace. I think that's the fastest Realm of Yang I've seen ever. 2 back-to-back parries for the elimination. He's going to be playing out with the Hong Sword this time around. He puts the gold spear away that he got from the first realm. Looks like both players are going to go up high. Verse against Pace for this half, or this side of the realm. Pace on the Justina. Catches the slide uppercut. F caught in here for Verse. Does not want to take the damage off the focus. Gets the damage off the focus for his side. Oh, he has the rampage into the jumpy LB as well. Now the Justina Verse gonna go ahead and pop that V2. Gets the damage as well. He is gonna come out on top. And Verse with a nice showing. Spider there with a mix there for the dual blades. Jux now gonna go ahead and form up Zapine V Feria for this half. It's like Jux now is gonna mech up cannon here for Spider. Purple cannon hand for WBG. Spider laying down as much range pressure as he can, so the mech can feel the pressure and not just get free healing. He's trying to weed these missiles. He gets hit off the second one, has the F to avoid that third one. Go ahead and get parried this time around by Jux, and that's big damage. Slide uppercut, that's one. He's gonna go ahead and standard it with a 1.0 follow-up. I thought he was gonna go for the heaven step. Spider now is gonna go ahead and pop that Zaping ultimate. Now it's a run game, 15 seconds left. Gonna have to wait to see how this turns out. LB focus there for Spider. Crouch LMB, no follow-up RMB. This time around to the follow-up as well. Jump LMB RMB. Follow-up, and Jux drops very low. He has the F to stay up, but no, the follow-up there for Spider to win this Realm of Yang. And I believe he might be taking the Tiger buff or Mystic Might. We're gonna have to wait and see what Spider takes. But JDG takes the Mystic Might. Pace might have a stash Soul Bloom somewhere. I think, yep, he's cleansed already. Now, this is a big difference for next week, ladies and gentlemen. Next week, these players are not going to be able to stash the soul bloom because there are timers on soul blooms now. So this type of play style where you're safe to stay or safe to take Realm of Yang is coming to an end pretty quickly. After the last time we'll be seeing this after tonight will be at the bi-weekly final this weekend. So that playstyle is going to be completely gone. I believe it's like a minute 30 on the soul blooms that have a timer now. So that's going to be a big change, especially for a lot of these players who take the realm knowing they have that safe route. It's going to be more of a confidence this time this time around. But verse getting active Fong in the mix, and they're back at Plume Castle, Seb. Like I said, and I believe this is the spot where they're just like, hey, we got to pull up a Plume Castle and just see who picks up who and how many eliminations we can get on the board. Because, I mean, we've been seeing this every week now that Plume Castle is the spot to be to try to pick up those eliminations.
Oh, 100%. It's starting to look like ranked lobbies here where you see everyone just goes and they hang out at Plume Castle. TE's Jux here playing it a little bit close for comfort, getting back into the zone with less than half of their health left. Could be running into one of the big powerhouses of the lobby right quickly. TE's Jux, that Realm of Yang fight, the fight was over as soon as he got the parry. He got very overconfident trying to take Spider out. And then Spider, he mistimes the parry twice. Two times in a row, the double parry comes out from TE's Jux, and it just... he doesn't connect on either of them, and his whole game plan just starts fading. And right now, Jux in a little bit of a pickle for himself back in Plume Castle as they're taking so much damage from the twin shot of the cannon, and TRG's Fung with a golden pole sword in hand, just absolutely devastating to Jux's health and shield. We're going to see a dagger coming out as well from another ZPing trying to make something happen. Jux taking so much damage right now. This is so unfortunate. They only have a minute and 59 seconds left to be able to come away with any sort of victory into this game. And now Jux just, oh my goodness, getting absolutely sharked on here. Getting that F1, able to pop an F and back off into this fight and just scale rushing the movement. Ladies and gentlemen, Jux able to get a pot off, saving themselves from the brink of death here. As we're going to see Funk scale rushing on the other side, is going to end up weaving and ducking around, but now in a heap of trouble. Needs to get out of that side. There's Funk going to be coming across there. F recharge. They're going to just try and push them off. Goes for a parry. A little bit of a risky move there, as we're going to see. DRG's Funk getting overholded on here. Jux with a crazy parry. He's bringing it back around. DRG's Funk 1 second away from death, is going to able to proc that Mortal Defiance though. Oh my goodness. TE's Jux absolutely amazing, fighting for his life right now. Could use a lot of help. We are going to see DRG's Funk doing the one thing that he is the best at in this entire game, and it is undisputed, is moving away from players. TE's Jux just did a fabulous job, but DRG's Fung gets the pressure off of him completely and is almost able to go for an entire reset here, as Jux is going to end up knocking him off that high ground, but he does need to get a pot in fast. No health pots left, so staying in the storm is not an option for Jux. He needs to get out of there faster. He's going to dominate, and oh my goodness, we're playing basketball tonight. It's the Golden State Warriors. BBE's Roy Shishi with a shot from downtown, coming in and stealing the kill. And look at that, DRG's Fung, no one able to keep the pressure on him enough to get him down to 0 HP. He's always able to find that reset, and that is the thing he is the best at in the game. He's always able to get the full reset.
Overcomer there for Mike. Look at him taking these people on the rodeo here with the Overcomer Jade with that pole sword. Juchi drops very, very low, is forced to take this Fairy of Mech. Juchi trying to create some space here with the... Nope, just a lot of damage coming into play. Their pistol shots, pace in the mix as well. Juchi trying to lay down a little bit of fire to these opponents as well, but these players are just staying on him, and Juchi, it's just a matter of time that he demechs, and there it is. Now the chase game is on here for Juchi. Who is going to be able to catch him? We have two players currently on his trail. Mike as well in the mix. Verse taking a full reset on top. Juchi gets caught up there by, I believe, Pace, and Pace trying to go ahead and invest this ultimate to the follow-up R&B from the spear, and that's a lot of damage there. Quick damage off that focus attack there from that gold spear. Pace gonna go ahead and cancel that ultimate. He's gonna save 50% of that ult. He's going to go ahead and just recharge that rage for now to make sure he can get that ult if he needs it later on. Spider, oh, Spider with the cannon was laying down a lot of pressure in that plume castle area with the purple cannon. We had another player as well. I believe there was bounce shells in play for another player, probably Verse. I think it was the player that was laying down the cannon fire as well. And we see the inventory for Fong. He has one in the back pocket as well, running that gold pole sword. And we see the damage output that a gold pole sword can do, or a pole sword in general, that these players love to do with the pole sword. And it's just an amount of damage from that pole sword scare rush. We see it time and time again. That is a good way to try to pick up those third-party eliminations, especially if you have a gold rarity one like Fong does. But Verse, gold Hong sword right now in hand, and yep, there it is, the purple cannon from earlier. Does have that in his inventory. Now Pace, once again, Pace, I see you, Pace. 5 eliminations once again going into endgame, just like last game. 5 eliminations there for Pace. 39.1 overall points for Pace. OUG's Mike with 2 eliminations, currently 43 points. DRG's Fawn with 1 elimination, 36.3. EWG Arano this time around, his second game with 4 eliminations, 32.6. WBG Spider, 3 eliminations, 28 points. JDG's Verse though. Now, 2 eliminations for JDG's Verse for game number 2. Trying to knock out Juchi. This is the player that he's trying to knock out for that top 12 spot right now. Juchi has not been able to find his fitting in these games. Looks like Verse is going to be forced to pop that Justina ultimate very early. And all these players are surrounding him. And they're like wolves. Like everybody has his eyes on the Justina. Verse one dash there to try to create some space. He's going to get hit by the bang. The damage is there. Now, who's going to be able to pick up this elimination? Did anybody see? Nobody saw Verse get clipped off that Moonbane, and he looks like he is going to be able to take a full reset. Oh, we got bow shots flying on in. I believe that was OUG's Mike in the backside. Nearly takes his head off a bow shot. Pace now in big trouble. Does manage to get the freeze off onto Spider, and now his health is very low. He is going to fall with 5 eliminations, and it's going to be Spider with 4 this time around with the gold dagger in hand. Looks like Arano's going to take us some resources off that dead body. Spider gonna go ahead and repair his cannon, moving on into the end circle, and we almost saw another Hail Mary come into play here, set by Mike.
Oh my goodness, WVG Spider picking up the plays there, but J Team's Pace has very good early game, but when it's starting to get into that end game, they're playing a little bit too fast, especially for the heroes that they've been choosing here. We have seen Pace on the Justina pick, forced to ult so early in this closing end circles in the last 5 minutes of their game, and they get so hardly punished, getting spotted out as one of 2. And Justina's in the lobby, very difficult for them to be able to come through and pick up a lot more kills, but they did get 5, which is amazing for J Team's Pace. But the end game, they're not able to finish right now. And oh my goodness, Roy Shishi picking up another kill with a ranged weapon from afar. We're seeing Fung's very own playbook getting thrown at him, these third-party kills. As Fung has started to develop into this more aggressive player, we're seeing these other players adapt his old playstyle where he would just sit in the back and get 3 or 4 kills off of a musket on third party. And taking a look here, we are going to see OUG's Mike. Sorry, my apologies. Still with the Overcomer Jade on the pole sword, just sending it out left, right, and center. Great Jade for taking space, but it is very obvious when it gets pulled out. So watch out for these parries, Mike. They could become very dangerous.
Here we go. Zone 6 spread in 40 seconds. Looks like Mike is going to get the bad side of the stick here. He's going to be forced to pop that Xiaoyao ultimate very early. Lots of damage coming into play there from 3 players. Cannon shots flying on in. No one sees him go behind this house. He is going to be able to take a quick reset for himself. Spider now getting clipped off, I believe, a focus attack there by Roy Shishi. Fong trying to claim his top roof there off that fan. Still running that gold pole sword. Mike cutting noise completely. Staying silent. Make sure he can try to regain some of that rage back. Arano though reads it. Go ahead and start moving on in. He's gonna get punish off of this. Area LMB in a corner. This might be a lot of damage. F2 called in. Stays safe for the time being. Does not over aggress there. Nice plays there from Mike. But looks like Fong switches the attention on to Mike this time around. We saw this bi-weekly finals one. Fong being Mike's kryptonite for his games, landing right on him and eliminating him. Looks like Mike's going to fall to zone, and he is not happy about that one. We see it fall once again. Doesn't even look at the player that just dropped very low. Just goes straight to Mike. But knowing that the Xiaoyo ultimate was invested not too long ago, he does get that damage in. He wanted to get that elimination in the zone. Unfortunate enough, Mike just drops everything that he had inside the zone and calls it for game number 2. Bong. Now gold armor in hand. Gold poster once again. Spider. Purple cannon. Gold dagger for Spider. Is going to be able to control a lot of this end circle with that cannon. Cavalry bloom for Rishishi. Rishishi on the top side with the Zaping. Arano on the bottom hand side, I believe, with Fong on the bottom side. Yeah, they are going to scrap just a little here. Arano is going to get hit off that scale rush. That's big damage. Arano now is going to lose all that armor. He's going to be forced to pop that F to try to back up. It looks like we have cannon shots flying in from Spider as well. Arano, though, is going to be able to take a quick reset as well. Fong not fully capitalizing off of this. Oh, he's trying to lay down that, I believe, blistering edge across the wall. Spider nearly hitting him off those cannon shots as well. And 4 players remain right now. DRG's Fong, 1 elimination. EWG Arano, 4 eliminations, as well as WBG Spider and BBE's Roy Shishi with 3 eliminations as well. And this looks like Arano is going to be hit off with a blistering edge, and that's big damage. Arano now might be in big trouble. I believe he still has that ultimate online. It looks like Roshishi with a massive Cavalry Bloom onto Fong. Scale does not connect there for Fong onto Arano. Get some damage in, though. Playing outside the circle, keep away there for Fong, and that's big damage. Arano drops very low. He's gonna be forced to pop this Appeal ultimate, but the blister and edge damage is there, and he does pick up the elimination onto Arano. And now Spider trying to get some damage in as well. Cavalry Bleed for Rishishi. The book stock does not connect there for Fong. He's gonna be forced to inside the zone for the time being. Spider on the top hand side of the roof, trying to take a full reset for himself. Fong might be in big trouble, but doing a massive job trying to stay up. Is forced to pop that Zaping ultimate. 3 Zaping still up right now. Spider catches the LMB focus there. Pistol shot, I believe, does not connect. A second one is one there for Spider, and Fong drops very low, and Roshishi picks the elimination out to Fong. Now Spider v Roshishi for the last 1v1 of game number 2. Cavalry Blue connecting for Roshishi. The follow-up as well. Spider now trying to respond with some damage. Another Cavalry Blue for Roshishi. Not hesitating, letting those focus attacks loose. And the third one as well. And Spider and Roshishi do manage to stay alive at the end. But we're gonna have to wait and see who is our MVP for game number 2. But what a game
it's a tie.
number 2, Seb.